In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and vibrant meadows, there existed a garden unlike any other. This was no ordinary patch of land. It was a magnificent cabbage garden, where the cabbages grew tall and lush, their green leaves glistening under the sun. The air was filled with the earthy scent of soil and the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers that bordered the garden. Here lived a mother named Elara and her spirited daughter Lila. Together, they tended to the garden, nurturing the cabbages with love and care, knowing that their harvest would provide sustenance and joy for the seasons to come. Every morning, Elara and Lila would rise with the sun, their laughter echoing through the garden as they watered the cabbages and pulled the occasional weed. Lila, with her wild curls and bright eyes, loved to dance among the rows of cabbages, imagining herself as a fairy guardian of the garden. Elara would often smile, her heart swelling with pride as she watched her daughter embrace the beauty of their home. One bright morning, as the sun cast a golden hue over the garden, Elara noticed something peculiar. The lush green leaves of their prized cabbages were nibbled down to stubs. Alarmed, she called Lila, and together they examined the devastation. It didn't take long for them to spot the culprit. A mischievous rabbit with soft, fluffy fur and a twitching nose, happily munching away at the last remaining cabbage. "Oh no, Lila, that little rascal is devouring our cabbages," Elara exclaimed, her voice tinged with both frustration and disbelief. Lila giggled at the sight of the rabbit, its ears flopping comically as it chewed. "Maybe he's just hungry, Mama. Look how cute he is." "Cute or not, we must protect our garden. I need you to scare him away," Elara instructed, her tone firm yet encouraging. With a determined nod, Lila stepped forward, her small hands outstretched, ready to shoo the intruder away. "Hey you, get away from our cabbages!" she shouted, her voice ringing with authority. The rabbit paused, its ears perked up, and then to Lila's surprise, it spoke back. "Why would I leave such a delicious feast? Join me instead. You can sit on my tail and we can hop away to my hutch." The rabbit's voice was playful, its eyes sparkling with mischief. Lila blinked in astonishment. "No thank you, I have to protect my garden." The rabbit twitched its nose, unfazed, and continued munching, seemingly unbothered by her refusal. Each day that followed, the rabbit returned, and Lila tried her best to scare it away. "Shoo, go on, hop along," she would yell, but the rabbit only laughed, inviting her once more to join it. "You don't know what you're missing. My hutch is filled with wonders. Just a little ride on my tail, and I promise you'll have the best adventure." Despite the rabbit's charm, Lila remained steadfast in her duty. Yet as the days passed, curiosity began to bubble within her. What could possibly be so special about the rabbit's hutch? And why was she so determined to protect cabbages when there was a whole world beyond the garden waiting to be explored? One sunny afternoon, after yet another failed attempt to scare the rabbit away, Lila found herself sitting on the garden's edge, her heart heavy with the weight of her responsibilities. As she watched the rabbit nibble away, she felt a spark of rebellion against her routine. Maybe just this once, she could indulge in a little adventure. "Okay, Mr. Rabbit," she called out, her voice tinged with excitement and trepidation. "I'll come with you, just this once." The rabbit's eyes widened with delight, and it hopped over to her side. "Hooray, hold on tight!" It lowered its fluffy tail, and Lila climbed onto it, giggling as the rabbit sprang into motion. In an instant, they were off, bounding across the garden and into the meadows beyond. The world transformed around them, a blur of colors and scents. Lila clutched the rabbit's tail tightly, her laughter mingling with the rustling of grass and the chirping of birds. As they reached the rabbit's hutch, Lila gasped at the sight before her. The hutch was not just a simple burrow. It was a magical realm filled with shimmering lights, vibrant flowers, and an array of delightful creatures. Rabbits of all sizes hopped about, playing games and sharing stories. "Welcome to my home," the rabbit exclaimed, leading Lila through the enchanting landscape. "Here, we celebrate the joy of friendship and adventure every day." Lila's eyes sparkled with wonder as she joined in the games, laughing and playing with the other rabbits. They shared tales of bravery and mischief, and for the first time, Lila felt a sense of freedom that she had never known before. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the hutch, Lila realized that she had lost track of time. "I should go back," she said reluctantly, her heart heavy at the thought of leaving her new friends. "Will you come back?" the rabbit asked, its voice soft and hopeful. Of course, I'll bring some cabbages next time, Lila promised, her heart brimming with joy as she hopped back onto the rabbit's tail for the return journey. When they arrived at the cabbage garden, Alara was waiting, her brow furrowed with worry. Lila, I was so worried about you. I'm sorry, Mama. I just had to see what was out there, Lila explained, her voice bubbling with excitement. And I made a new friend. Imagine. Alara's expression softened as she listened to her daughter's adventures. Just remember, my dear, it's important to find balance. Our garden needs tending, but so does your spirit. From that day forward, Lila continued to care for the cabbages, but she also embraced the adventures that awaited her beyond the garden. The mischievous rabbit became a cherished friend, and together they would explore the wonders of the world, returning to the garden with stories to share and laughter to fill the air. And so, in that beautiful cabbage garden, a new chapter unfolded, one where the love between a mother and daughter blossomed alongside the cabbages, and where adventure and friendship intertwined in the most magical of ways.